All right, in this brief video, you will learn what a backwater valve is, what its purpose is in the drainage system, and how it should be properly installed. Under 7538, an additional valve is required to prevent wastewater from backfilling into the fixtures. This is true for both black and gray water holding tanks. This situation comes into play when a plumbing system with fixtures at different floor elevations force a fixture drain to be lower than the flood level of the toilet, as seen here. For example, this can be seen in many travel trailers with exterior kitchens. The sink in many of those outdoor kitchens will drain into the black water holding tank because it is the closest and/or the only accessible holding tank for that fixture. This causes the fixture drain to be positioned very low on the plumbing system and in many cases below the flood level of the toilet, as illustrated here. Mechanical seal toilets are the only option when connected to a holding tank. Flush toilets are again not allowed. If the black water holding tank were to be overfilled because of the mechanical sealed toilet, it could potentially flow up into the trap arm and eventually pass the P-trap through the fixture drain and into the sink itself, or as seen in this illustration, into the shower basin. So the use of backwater valves is required if this plumbing configuration is used. Here we see two typical backwater valves used in RVs. They are generally manufactured in both 1.5 inch and 2-inch sizes. Here is a cutaway of a backwater valve similar in design to the 1.5 and 2-inch models we would utilize in RVs. You can see here that the flapper valve is hinged on the upstream side of the valve. Water can only flow through the flapper valve in one direction because the flapper valve is hinged to only open in the correct direction of flow. Water backing up through a holding tank would be blocked at this point as the flapper would be forced shut by water flowing in the wrong direction. So, as seen here, the backwater valve would be installed in the fixture drain to stop an overfilled holding tank from entering the fixture trap and the fixture itself. So again, with the backwater valve installed as seen here in the trap arm of the fixture, backfilling water and solids would be stopped. Additionally, if any solids were deposited in the horizontal section of the trap arm, when water from the fixture, the tub or the shower in this case, were to flow again, it will flush those solids back into the holding tank.